Yes.
They played for like 7 hours one day.
True. And the crazy part is when you think about the games, this is not Queen's Gambit declined, white and black, Kasparov, Karpov, Capablanca. No. They have gone across the entire spectrum.
I'm just switching it up. Yeah.
Openings.
We've so far seen some Sicilians from him with both colors. We saw him.
I say Queen's Gambit declined.
That was amazing.
Ragozin. Okay. Bishop e4. That was funny.
They have played this many times. Actually, I was watching their match during the American Cup, and they were debating this opening back then too.
Exactly.
So who has a novelty here prepared? I wonder.
Peter, jump in on this one. This is the latest and greatest, right?
Yeah, this is very topical.
This
is
a
new position.
Rook G1, not even hesitation. Were these guys looking at each other?
I was going to say, is there any chance they've analyzed this together, like during the Olympiad or something?
Wow. It's so fast and so unexpected. I don't even know when this happened.
Very, very curious position. The engine suggests kind of pausing with the very forcing moves and playing c7, c6. And interestingly,
c6.
It seems like white is threatening g takes h3.
Yeah.
But after c6, one of the first ideas it suggests is to play in g2, g4, and not gh at all.
It says g2, g4?
It says g2, g4. I'm guessing trying to win it later with rook g3 takes h3 so that we don't double our pawn, just to win it for free, so to speak. Right. I don't quite know why gh is good.
A c6, gh, I thought we were heading...
Yeah, maybe knight e4, d6, and then f7, f6 is planned.
So this is the first time they're thinking, so Levon was not expecting rook g1?
It is the first line of the engine, which is a bit surprising to me because, if you blitz all the way up to h3, rook g1 should be one of the moves you consider because the engine absolutely does suggest it as one of the top options.
And the funny thing for me is, I'm sitting there thinking, isn't white's intention to castle, play c3, c4? So I wasn't thinking in terms of rook g1 myself. The rook g1 came in an instant.
So fast, yes.
And by the way, c6. Only after a 20-second pause.
Are we going to see g4? That's the question. It's such a strange decision.
Yeah, counterintuitive. Why aren't I taking this?
Knight e4, yeah, I was correct about that. The idea is knight e4, and then we want to play f6, and then we want to eventually take... And the knight goes to the... We know d6 is the square for this knight. In all of these structures, pretty much always is aimed at the square on d6. And the intention is to eventually maybe kick away the knight from e5. Bishop takes h3 now is a threat now that we've protected b7.
So c7, c6, and that's why the machine is suggesting g4 and a rook g3. I have to guess what Fabi has in mind, right? He wants
I think
to play
you can
rook
take.
here, and he
I
wants.
don't know if you
bishop
like taking, but I
check.
mean, you can take bishop e8, and the pawn on e7 probably falls, but king d8 is also
King d8.
also fine. Rook f7, he will take that. I think the plan is to provoke rook f7 and take on e7 in that position.
Gotcha.
And if d7, king e8, it will be very difficult to keep the e7 pawn alive.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is why Fabi doesn't even play rook f7, goes back to h7.
What was the inclusion of the move rook e7?
10 seconds for Levon.
Good.
Going down to 6, 5,
5.
3.
Only move rook
He-
g8.
I think he just. Oh my god.
B5.
He just made it with 1 second.
1 second.
But not
Rook f7.
Not a good move though, yeah.
Bishop e6.
And now rook a7 or rook b7 are completely
Ooh.
winning.
Rook a7, and then we've got these well-known check and d7.
Is it just game over?
It is just game over, yeah.
Yeah. Rook a7 or rook b7, either square. He's done it. 1 second.
Yeah.
How did they do?
Does Levon have a couple of checks?
Rook f8 check.
King e2, e3.
E2, e3.
e2, e3 is fine.
He's done it. Rook check. This will be the spike check. Rook g2, king e3, no more checks.
Yeah, you can go bishop g4, but then after king g2,
He's done that
yeah,
one.
king g2, rook f2, king or king e1, checks are over, and then rook h8 mate comes in, and
We've got
that
this
is kind of a stronger threat.
big threat of check. Bishop blocks d7. That's Fabi's winning method. King d2.
Even king d2, c1, honestly, just run. Although probably not putting yourself in a situation where rook g1 mate is a threat. Is
No,
is a better.
no. I like your king e3 a lot better. Bishop c8.
But now just d7.
d7. d7. That's
Yep.
it. That's it.
What's the material?
No coming back from this one.
One more check maybe on the second rank.
Yeah, and Levon knows.
He resigned.
Bravo, Fabi.
Big
Wow.
win for Fabi.
Absolutely.
Very important result.
Goes in clear first now after this win.
Yeah, yeah. What other games are going on? Let's
see.
jump to Sam Shanklin and MVL. What a day for Sam Shanklin.
Sounds